Hi everyone, welcome back to the Clay Center. Today we are up in our exhibit ReTooled again up in the Juliet Art Museum, and today we are looking at a series of prints called the Toolbox Series by Jim Dine. So a really fun thing about these prints is that Jim Dine actually used two different kinds of art making techniques to create these prints. He used screen printing, which is a printmaking process where you basically push ink through holes in a screen, and a collage process, which you might have done at school or at home, where you cut out images out of maybe like newspapers or magazines and then you paste them together to create an all-new image. So what Jim Dine did with these prints is he would screen print an image of a tool onto a piece of paper and then use other materials to create an all-new image, all about tools. And a fun fact about Jim Dine is that actually tools are a really prominent theme throughout all of his work, because he worked in his grandparents' hardware store back when he was little. So for today's activity, we're going to be making our very own Jim Dine inspired collage piece. So this is just a quick example of mine. It's not done yet. We'll finish it together in just a moment. But what we're going to be doing, instead of using tools as our inspiration, we are going to be using our homes as inspiration. So we're going to be collaging. Either you can collage just whatever you have in your house, or you can do what I did, which is create your dream home out of your collage pieces. So what you're going to need, just some regular paper. You're going to need a black marker or a pen or a pencil. You're going to need a glue stick. And you are going to need some scissors and old newspapers or magazines that you can cut up to find those images that we're going to collage. So the first thing we're going to do, because we're making rooms in our house, is we have to first draw a perspective of a room. So how that's done is, first thing you're going to do is just draw a rectangle, kind of the same shape as the piece of paper, in the middle of your paper, like this. So this is going to be the back wall of the room that we're creating. And then all you need to do is connect with one straight line, connect the corners of your rectangle to the corners of your paper, like so. And you want to do that with all four corners, because this is giving us a perspective looking into a room. All right, so when you're done with that, it should look something like this. So here now we have our floor, walls, ceiling, and a back wall. So we can just start putting our images all over that, like I have done here. So you're going to take a minute, go through your newspapers, your magazines, whatever you have on hand, and find things that you like. So for example, and if you have a hard time thinking of I don't know what to put in here, start thinking about, you can pick one room and start thinking about the things you have in that room. So let's say you're thinking about making your bedroom. What do you have in your bedroom? You have probably a bed, maybe a dresser, a nightstand, a lamp, maybe a window. So you're going to go through your magazines and your newspapers, and you're going to look for those things, cut them out really carefully, and then you're going to glue them onto your piece of paper into your room. So for example, what I have here is I have a nice comfy chair. I have a cat that kind of looks like my cat, but not quite, but it's fine. A coffee table with a giant thing of coffee on it, because I love coffee and this is my dream home. I don't actually have a giant thing of coffee in my house. An indoor climbing wall, which would never fit in my apartment, but if only. And you can just get creative with it. Like I even have an orange as my chandelier, because I thought, that might be kind of cool. But so the last thing we're going to put into my house here, and this is what you'll do with yours, is grab, once you have your piece, whatever it is, cut out really nicely. I have a little guitar here. You're going to cover the back in glue. Give it a nice coat so that all the little edges have glue on them so nothing peels up. And you're just going to firmly stick it down wherever you would like. And you can make as many of these as you want. You can do every single room in your house. You can create a new house in your home with 1,000 rooms. However many pieces of paper you want, you go for it. But